Good evening to everyone, especially to our event organizers from EdCore, session moderator, to our panel of examiners, to my fellow presenters, and to all the researchers present this evening. I am Michael P. Mahinay of Lapu-Lapu National High School, and it is my honor to present to you my research entitled Working Conditions and Turnover Intentions of Elementary and Secondary School Teachers in Nara del Norte District. Teaching is a highly sought after career since there is no vocation more important to the state than that of someone who teaches the next generation of global citizens. The subject of whether teachers are satisfied with their working circumstances is sometimes ignored, even though the role of teachers in teaching children and adolescents is widely accepted. Teachers' shortages are frequently viewed as negatively affecting the quality of education, and therefore understanding the reasons behind these shortages is absolutely crucial to education planners and policymakers. These statements call for a study of the teachers' working conditions and how this affect the teachers' turnover intentions. Our main problem for the study is to determine the working conditions and turnover intentions of elementary and secondary school teachers in Nara del Norte District. So specifically, here are my subtopics or the research problems. We have here the teachers' perceived working conditions, the teachers' level of turnover intentions, the differences of teachers' working conditions and turnover intentions, when they are grouped according to age, sex, and years in service, the relationship between the teacher's working conditions and turnover intentions, and an action plan to improve the teacher's working conditions and eliminate the turnover intentions. For my research methodology, participants of this study are the 388 teachers from Nara del Norte District. This included already the elementary and secondary. For my instrument, I use survey questionnaire in order to gather data, relevant data. And for my research design, I utilize the descriptive correlational study. Descriptive locale of the study, this was conducted in Nara del Norte District, Municipality of Nara, Palawan, Philippines. And a statistical tool used in the treatment of data, we have the mean, percentages, the t-test for the significant difference, and the Kruskal-Wallis, and also the Spearman's rank for significant relationship. Sampling technique use is total enumeration. And of course, the data treated with utmost confidentiality. And now I'm going to present to you the results and the findings, the result or findings of this study. For the table 1, it presents the demographic profile of the teacher respondents. It states the number of teachers who are single, who are married, and the number of teachers who are male and female, and also their civil statuses. For table number 2 that is found on page 37, it presents the teacher's working conditions. And the average, we have 3.09 as a mean score. And this falls under the fair teacher's working condition. Teacher working conditions. Respondents agreed in all 8 domains except facilities and resources, where the mean score is 2.47. This falls under the descriptive rating and equivalent of disagree. And poor working conditions. So based on the results, respondents need more satisfaction with the facilities and resources in their station. And for my table number 3, it is found on page 34. It presents the teacher's turnover intention. And it can be gleaned from the table number 3 that the mean is 2.13, which falls under the category of low turnover. Next, on table number 4, page 44. It presents the differences in teachers' working conditions. And it was found no significant differences except in the years of service. And table number 5, found on page 47, it presents the differences in turnover intentions among teachers. And it was found no significant differences except in civil status. On my table number 6, it presents the difference of working conditions between elementary teachers and secondary teachers. And there is no significant difference found. Means that both the elementary and secondary teachers, they both have this description of their working conditions. On table number 7, found in page 48, it presents the significant difference between elementary and secondary teachers' turnover intentions. 208 presents the relationship between the working conditions and the turnover intentions. This table number 8 presents a significant relationship between the teacher's working conditions and turnover intentions. The statistical tool used to measure the correlation was the Spearman rank correlation. It was revealed that time has no significant relationship across all determinants of the turnover intentions. But from the facilities and resources domain, it demonstrates significant relationship. Therefore, this domain has correlation with the teacher's turnover intention. Leadership. Now, for my conclusions, what influence teachers' turnover intentions? First, the school's facilities and resources. Number 2, the community support and involvement. The higher the support of the community or the higher the involvement of community means a lower turnover intention among the teachers. Another one, we have the managing student conduct. The more the teacher manages the student conduct, it means that they have low turnover intention. And lastly, the teacher and school leadership. Here are the recommendations of this study. For the district supervisors, to conduct a seminar workshop for teachers that focus on the following areas: leadership, organizational culture, management of student conduct. Initiate district level professional development programs. For school heads, strengthen the monitoring of schools' working conditions, especially in the aspect of physical improvement and facilities. And to conduct LAC sessions and other team building activities that enhance positive organizational culture. Recommendation for teachers to attend various trainings and seminars that enhance skills in leadership and classroom management, and engage in activities and programs that further elevate the professional growth. And here are my references for this study. That ends my presentation tonight. And as I end this, I'd like to share with you these words from Vince Lombardi's. The greatest accomplishment is not in never failing, but in rising again after you fail. Once again, thank you so much for listening, and I hope you learned something from this presentation.